standing on a broken field, white crippled wings beating the sky, the harbingers of war with their nature revealed, and our chances flowing by. If I can let the memory heal, I will remember you with me on that field. When I thought that I fought this war alone, you were there by my side on the front line. When I thought that I fought without a cause, you gave me a reason to try. Turn the page, I need to see something new. For now my innocence is torn. We cannot linger on this stunted view, like rabid dogs of war. I will let the memory heal. I remember you with me on that field. When I thought that I fought this war alone, you were there by my side on the front line, and we fought to believe the impossible. When I thought that I fought this war alone, we were one with our destinies entwined. When I thought that I fought without a cause, you gave me the reason why. With no one wearing their real face, it's a whiteout of emotion, and I've only got my brittle bones to break the fall. When the love in letters fade, it's like moving in slow motion, and we're already too late if we arrive at all. And then we're caught up in the arms race, an involuntary addiction, and we're shedding every value out of my first thought. So will you please show me your real face, draw the line in the horizon, 'cause I only need your name to call the reasons why I fought.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is good to have you all. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for waiting for me, being a little bit later than I anticipated. But hey, still an hour and a half earlier than the other possible stream time, so I guess I should give myself some credit. It is good to see you all today. Kian, congrats on getting first. Kitty Meowms, welcome in. Cemetery Chick, Space Monkey, Ariadne, good to see you. AJ, good to see you. Danny, welcome in. Hope you're all doing very well. Feel free to share with me what you're up to, how your day's been, anything like that. We're going to do some more Alan Wake today. I literally, just in the time of the starting soon screen, remembered that I had to cap the frame rate at 60 FPS. Ooh. T-Bone.
Wake me up, Had.
Wake you up inside. You want to be the duet to me for that song? How you doing, T-Bone? Thank you so much for the tip. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate all of your support. All right, we are capped at 60 FPS here. Hope your day's been well, T-Bone, and everybody. Hello, Ariadne. Yes, good to see you too, AJ. All right, let's see. We got captions. We got the game. We got a max frame rate of 60 FPS. Missing comments. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at like 5 different screens right now. Because it's not what blobfish actually look like. They look like that after they've died from decompression. Oh, I see. Can't sing for shit, but you're down. Of course, I can't sing for shit. All right. I say we load up some Alan Wake and see if we can remember what happened last time. Matching bed cover shirt. Can you tell I like blues and grays? Just a plush, don't think it's that deep. Right, and of course, that's how everybody recognizes them, because it's not like people see blobfish when they're in the water. Or maybe they do, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably they don't. Ah, yes, I remember how inconsistent this game was sound-wise.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had pumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else.
And we come in right
Someone
on
I
the
was
story.
watching
Here we go.
television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Where's they got an IV over here near the bed? That must have been whatever Hartman pumped into him. So we accidentally skipped the
Before was
cutscene
locked.
last time.
I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
What have
Yeah.
you missed?
I
Did
see
you
brought
catch
the
any of the
gorilla
beginning
with
of
you,
Alan
so
Wake?
Sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now.
Okay,
why don't you
so
go with
real
me?
quick recap. Alan Wake is a famous writer who has not written anything in 2 years. He goes on a quiet mountainside vacation with his wife, who is terrified of the dark. And on this vacation, his wife gets kidnapped by some dark forces, and he is currently trying to get his wife back. And there's a whole thing of questioning reality. Darkness is taking over things. Light drives out the darkness. What else can I say about this? The events in the story are foretold in a manuscript that Alan himself apparently wrote but doesn't remember. I think that's the basics of it. There's definitely going to be some plot beats missed along the way, but I think that should get you started.
We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
He wrote the story and is acting the story
This
right and
corridor
playing
is
the
for
story,
patients.
not knowing it.
Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan.
Yeah, so this is a doctor who specializes in treating
together.
artists and working with them creatively.
This way, Alan.
Sausage, is that how you pronounce that? The voices are a bit quiet. I know, Space Monkey, I'm sorry. Everything else was a bit loud, so I had to turn it down. There's really nothing I can do other than maybe... I can turn the cinematic volume down and the effects volume down and then turn the whole game volume up. Or rather, my whole desktop audio up, but then alerts and stuff are going to be louder than you guys are used to. Let's try that. The game's just kind of weirdly balanced with audio. Thank you for saying something, though.
The heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife.
Overall, the game volume is inconsistent. Yeah, could just turn down your mic and we'll all turn our volumes up. I don't know if I want to really mess around with the mic because it takes me a while to get that set.
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense?
Yeah, he is kind of
insane
talking sense.
Supernatural
but I think that's the
conspiracy
point.
You've concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know.
Yeah,
this.
T-Bone, you see me doing this
Everything
little
can be
stutter
explained
thing.
Logically.
In Tenebris, Cadere, in Darkness. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated, in the memory of a dear friend and poet. What does Cadere mean? Anybody know? Thought for a moment the game was broken, but it was just me being a goofball. Yeah. Think to fall. That's pretty close to the Spanish word for fall, so I'd buy that. Saibiko, you're bad with clocks. What was the saying you were trying to remember, Saibiko? Little hand, big
Never get
hour,
tired
or
of
something
this
like that?
view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron
you doing,
Lake
Sai?
spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Hour's big, small hand. I've never heard that before that clip.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
Oh, I'm great,
Well,
Sai. It's
no
good to
matter.
see you.
This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
Is there a
After
walk
all
button?
your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me,
Think you
Once
gotta run around in
accept
circles,
that,
you're right.
We can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Why don't they just script your movement as well in these
Let's
scenes?
go
That's
inside.
something I ask myself a lot, but then it would just be like watching a really long cutscene.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Not just glitch through them, yeah. Maybe a few jumping jacks really burn some energy.
Scary.
You can miss collectibles in the game during this shit sometimes. Ah, which is why they let you free roam. Okay.
Emerson,
Oh,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be
Good looking
afraid
out,
of me.
Si.
Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
some people can.
Okay, sorry.
I wonder what this QR code does. Is this a really bad idea? This is a really bad idea.
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah. I'll get him to the head.
AlanWake.com/tag3. There's no way for me to explain this without, Oh, I got my light right in the way. Constipation, that looks painful. Max Payne reference? I'm guessing so. What the fuck is this? I'm glad they still maintain the website and everything so you can still go to that.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
So glad you found that. I've never seen it. It's an old game, so I wonder if the domain expired and some prankster bought it and parked a meme. I mean, maybe, but it's still alanwake.com. And, the Alan Wake, I'm sure they have maintained the domain since they're having a sequel.
come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been
I bet there's a
writing as
Reddit
part
thread
of
that
the
explains it.
therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Hey, these two
There's a
guys.
storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
We met them in the
hope it
beginning.
wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are
These are the Anderson brothers?
Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
This is the band that I was
They are,
playing in the starting
in
soon.
advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Apparently there are 3 QR codes. Keep an eye out. Okay.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile,
Oh, you're an
when you
electrician,
feel
too.
up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Maybe Alan is crazy.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm.
Bunny, thanks for your alert.
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down,
lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
I like him.
My head was clearing up.
I like
Or
that they're
according
playing
to
a Night
Hartman,
Springs
I was sinking back into the
board
fantasy.
game.
I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
And what is this whole thing with Tom Zane?
No, sorry
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my
Hey, you give this guy his
rings.
thunder
What
back.
what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one.
What does that
She
sound?
makes
Him
sure it
squeaking the
comes
hammer?
out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the
Baba
door
Yaga,
for
Alan
her,
looks like
didn't
Keanu in the
you?
sea. Is this a John Wick
Now,
reference?
It was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had
Must
to
be on
open
your
it
end. The
the
sound is
way,
all messed up. Oh,
goddammit.
really? Anybody else having sound problems?
So tired. Built the farm close.
Hey, Nando, welcome in. How you doing today? Good to see you.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here
Okay,
later
thanks
on,
for
but
answering,
the
guys.
storm's
Yeah,
bad
sorry
for
about
the
that,
know
Space
who's
Monkey.
jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but
Something's wrong.
rowdy.
I'll
I'm
do
not
that,
myself.
Birch.
It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only
Hey,
focus
Wake,
on writing.
why don't you
Everything
humor
else is a
Dr.
blur.
Hartman and give the
I'm
writing a
trapped in
shot,
this
huh?
cabin. Have been
Typewriter's
for
in your
days,
room.
but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made
Yeah,
a
I'm doing
horrible
all right
mistake.
today. Thanks for asking.
I don't
It's
think
always
I'm any
great when I
closer
get to get
saving
on here,
Alice. It's
game,
been hard
and
to me.
hang out with you
Using me to
guys.
get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Just hear mumbling and the occasional sound might be thunder. Yeah, I mean, I was listening to dialogue, and there is thunder in the background, so maybe that's it.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey,
Is it
Wake,
those
you
Anderson
stay
brothers?
here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Bet it's those rock and roll brothers causing a ruckus.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so
I like these guys.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
weak now, are we? Well,
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The
Oh.
crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key.
I don't know about that, Alan.
From Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
I like that you actually get to interact with the band that's in these games.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much.
Oh, I didn't realize that was going to cut off the dialogue. Well, it's a convenient thing my revolver is on the
pages
desk.
I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Oh, Barry, don't lecture him now. He's
Wait,
finally
listen
taking
to me.
control.
This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
And now it's very loud. No, this is Alan Wake. Wait, did I miss something? Would there be any spine juice today? Probably no spine juice, but
Had to find a way out.
I know, but spine juice wouldn't be special if we got it all the time. Need a flashlight of some kind. Okay, this part is cool. Just being hit by random stuff. Okay, at least that's working. They did say there was a storm coming. Oh, I accidentally dropped it. Let's hope that still works. Yeah, there we go. Entered the dress craze. You shopping? Oh, crocheting. Very nice.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Do it for your doll first, then upscale. That sounds like a smart plan. Wish you luck. And enjoy it above all else. Is this thing gonna break down the door? Looks like it. Apparently just walking into it at normal speed hurts me. T-Bone, thank you for gifting a sub to Arietti. I really appreciate that. You've been around for a long time. Ooh, that hurt. Appreciate your support, friend. Thank you, thank you. Hold on, I gotta grab my coffee. Enjoy the madness of writing the instructions to make this dress and have fun upscaling it. Sounds like a very creative process.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
No, of course.
I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Hey, Tao, welcome in. How you doing?
The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
All right, gotta go through the hedge maze. A hedge maze in horror media? No way. Maybe they'll have a fun house next with those wacky mirrors.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around.
Yes, Johnny, this game is very Stephen King inspired. Switch to headphones now, you can hear. No, I totally understand, Space Monkey. Speakers are bad for that varying volume kind of thing. Headphones, in my experience, definitely work better. Had a talk with your boss about the second job and it went well. Awesome. Congratulations. Never seen this concept in a horror, right? There's very little this game does totally originally. I mean, the writer angle, I think, is... I haven't seen too much of that.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Sounds like when I saw Amon Amarth. Writer angle was in a Stephen King novel too. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, not that any idea these days is ever, like, totally original. Thought for a second you were gonna say Amaranth. Nope, I barely know who that is. Not to slight anybody, just... Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. That was bad. It was pretty different, you think? I mean, I guess that's something that, if you're a creator of horror media, that would be something you would play around with, right? Like, the whole idea of creation and creating your horrors. I heard about her, but don't really know much about her. So I basically watch nobody with an average viewer count of more than 1,000, and that's only one person that I watch sometimes, which is Jabo, when he does Fallout stuff usually. Juve is up there too. And then other than that, it's pretty much our friends here. Don't really like watching people whose chat goes too fast. Right, yeah. 1 or 2 with higher view count that you watch, but mostly around 100. Yeah, I would say I spend most of my time in the range of 20 to 100. Juve's really blown up. His streams are getting 600 easy now. Yeah, I mean, he really put in the work on the YouTube front, which I admire and respect a lot. And I think that really helped him take off a little bit. It's like you're almost guaranteed 0 engagement. Yeah, and I mean, it's nobody's fault. It's just inhuman to keep up with that amount of people. And also play a game or whatever it is that you're doing. Same with Juve. Doug occasionally around 5 to 10k. That's pretty rare that you catch him still engaging because the chat being a hive mind is like the whole gist of it. Yeah, I mean, I guess that I'm not familiar with that person, but I mean, that makes sense to utilize the chat that you have and turn it into part of the whole thing. The little guy soaked up some bullets. Even if they do a really good job of being entertaining, it'll just be like a perma-alert. Yeah, at a certain point, it's just too much for any human to keep up with. Some streamers with hundreds of viewers who do a good job responding to messages if you tag them, though. Yeah, and I really admire that effort. It's, I mean, even with like 20 to sometimes 30 people in here, I miss things occasionally. I do my best to make it a focal point of everything that I do, that I'm engaging with people, but you still miss things occasionally. Especially when you're playing a game and there's a whole story going on. You got dialogue. It's been a while, so I don't remember very well, but in that one it was a writer developing a dark persona whose writing was becoming reality. I think something about that dark persona separating into an evil version of the writer doing... Ah, okay. That's a pretty cool concept. I'll be honest, I have not read much Stephen King.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm.
Of course, to be expected, though, it's unrealistic to expect someone with a lively chat to read every message. Right. It's just all about finding that balance and doing what you can do. I don't like that I have to fight him and the birds. Looking for girlfriend, paying 1,000 gold. That message just took me back to RuneScape days. On another note, this game is trippy, yeah. See if this flare helps at all. It ain't doing much, but it's something. Really don't know how streamers do it so well, so bad for splitting your attention in any way. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just kind of grew up like multitasking and doing a lot of things, and probably some of the jobs that I had helped. Like working at a, working customer service at a call center and having to be on a call and navigating screens and stuff while talking to somebody. That probably helped give me some experience. But, you know, we just, we all have our different strengths and weaknesses. And there are people out there who are not so naturally good at it that work very hard to make it a priority anyways. Oh, damn it. I didn't realize I had the flare gun equipped. I absolutely wasted that. Some streamers are so bad at keeping up with chat. Yeah, like I said, you know, we've all got strengths and weaknesses. It definitely can be a lot of brain power, especially if you're trying to not get lost in whatever game you're playing. Terrible with multiple voices going on in IRL chats, but text is so calming in comparison. Right. I like that I can control so much of it when it comes to, like, Twitch conversations. Same here, I usually watch people that have between 10 and no more than 150 people, some exceptions. Those are chats where I don't participate. Love to find chats with only 2 or 3 viewers to try and keep active at least for a while. Yeah, it's definitely a nice feeling when you find that tight-knit community that way. Cat is being super annoying this morning, trying to get fed or something. Ben Fetty wants to go outside. Oh, yeah, I know how cats can be that way. I haven't had a cat in a long while, though. Pretty allergic to them. I really don't know what you're supposed to do about these whole objects becoming animate things. You just point the flashlight at it and hope that it goes away fast enough that it doesn't hit you.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Not allergic, but damn, he sheds so much hair it even gets too much for you sometimes. Yeah, it's very relatable. Emil made Tom do it. Sheldon is awful for not making up his mind on what he wants. It's always food, inside, outside, or cuddles, being left alone. Which one is a fucking mystery? I love that about cats, that you never know what you're gonna roll with a cat. Holy crap. Leave me alone. Oh my god, they can just get up and do multiple hits on you so easily. The dodge doesn't really always work as a dodge. Combo City, yeah. They just chewed up my health bar. Didn't help that I missed some shots. Friend sent you a thing that made you laugh a lot related to an interactive Google search anyone can do right now. What's that? Search cat and hit the paw button on the right side. Clicky click away on the page. You're gonna have to tell me what that does. Well, I mean, I guess you can leave it a surprise for anybody who wants to try it out. I'll have to look it up later. Lighting up their life, just like you guys do for me. Welcome in, Christopher. How you doing? Leaving it a surprise, there you go. Just tried it. You'll message it in the Discord so you can try after the stream. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Tao. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's going well, Christopher. We're just hanging out, playing some Alan Wake. Bringing light to a dark, dark world. You know, I just realized Alan Wake would be a perfect, well, people say this about a lot of people. Alan Wake would be a really great survivor in Dead by Daylight. Although I guess it would be, they typically don't add survivors without a killer. And I'm not seeing a strong possibility for a killer here. But he already uses the flashlight. Couple of flares here. Got a shotgun. Not a ton of ammo. Got a good bit of revolver ammo though, and that seems to be my staple. Some kind of shadow monster, but the game doesn't seem to have an overarching enemy for DBD to focus on. Right, exactly.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Would add Doom-themed killer and survivor. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a power creep there for the Dead by Daylight universe, I would think. They did add Nick Cage, though. Alan Wake is probably just as famous. Yeah, who even is Nicolas Cage?
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's not what I want to hear.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Alright, looks like we gotta get ready for a showdown. Why am I looking at the sky?
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Oh, they're right here.
It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Maiko, welcome in. Thanks for lurking. Just know that Barry is gonna suck at this. I gotta keep moving, I think, is the best way to go about it. Thing is, it's hard to keep moving and put the light on them at the same time. Reload faster. Yeah, the big guys take 6. Oh, they are just stupid accurate with those thrown weapons. I see something over here. Is it something that I meant to pick up? Nope, it's just a plant. There's a coffee thermos here, though. If I played Evil Within, it's been a long time, Space Monkey. I don't think I ever beat it. But I did play through it with somebody when it first came out.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come
I
back
love that they
soon,
took the
son.
cutout.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I like Barry. Tried Evil Within 2 recently and got completely stuck right near the start and couldn't continue. That sucks. Like you couldn't figure out a mechanic, or the game broke, or was it just that
I'm
difficult?
crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know
What's
that?
up, Barry? Eddie
No,
Water?
Barry, I can...
Al,
No, listen, I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
That's gonna put a damper on things. Just couldn't figure out how to get through, kept getting caught and killed. Oh, that's frustrating. I have definitely quit games because of reasons like that before. We were like plants, you must hydrate. This is true.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
I am always losing my gun.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a Taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Seriously, you lost it again? Yeah, I lost both my guns
Barry,
again.
are you alright?
For like the 5th time.
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
I will find my way back to you, Barry.
This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Get to the farm. Checkpoint reached. Alright. Is this something I'm supposed to climb on? Kinda seemed like it. Uh-oh. No, I'm supposed to use it for cover. I don't even have a flashlight. Keep expecting the narrator to turn snarky like in Stanley Parable. That would be funny. I knew this wasn't the right way to go on but I just kept on anyway.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
I don't remember who Walter is. How are you liking the game this far, and how far into it are you? We're about 6 hours in. I'm liking it. The gameplay, you know, it's not winning any awards in my opinion, but it's engaging enough. I'm liking the story and everything. I like the narration style and the writing. I'm not loving these whole parts with random inanimate objects being thrown at you. Did you lose your flashlight too? Sure did.
I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
A lot of this game feels like taking things away from you just to make you find them again.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Find stuff simulator, yeah.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
They should give you a weapon upgrade right before they take it away. I, on more than one occasion, have gotten a shotgun, saved it, never ended up using it, and then had it taken away from me. I've never seen a rotating light pole like that.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. We know this. What do you guys think? You want to see Alan Wake 2 when it comes out? It's only like 2 or 3 months away. We can definitely put that one on the docket.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Oh, that's the one that Saibika was talking about. Okay, so that didn't work. Could be interesting.
The movement in the woods
okay.
Ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Ando, you're down. All right, sounds good. You're just hyped for Starfield right now. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out between September and October. Might have to increase how much I stream just to keep up with all of it. What am I meant to be doing? Just running? Because there's no way I can fight them. I feel like that generator is a red herring. What the hell am I supposed to do? I have no weapons.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous.
Must be tough, though. It's good to have new options. Yeah, for sure. Definitely going to be doing some Starfield, although we'll see if I make it like the primary thing on the channel. I think everybody's going to be doing Starfield the second it comes out, so that's going to be hard to find any footing there at all. Cyberpunk, we'll play that again when the DLC comes out. Probably going to get Liza P. Gotta go. Sounds good, Arietti. Problem for you with Starfield is you'll be playing it, so probably not watching any streams of it. It's totally fair. Expecting the Cyberpunk DLC and Starfield. Don't know in which order you're going to get them. Might tackle Phantom Liberty first and save Starfield for the month after release. That makes sense. Have a good one, Arietti. Good to have you.
For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Heavy duty flashlight? Okay. I'll take that. Let's plus Baldur's Gate 3 for you. Yeah, that could be another real-time sync, I imagine.
The car was heading.
I've never
to the
played a
cabin
Baldur's
ahead.
Gate.
It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
We'll see you later.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Ah, yes, the light
seen
entity.
glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Has it been established what this whole reality situation is? Not in any, like, concrete... It seems to be leaning towards this whole dark presence reality is a real thing. And it makes people think otherwise. And or takes people over. That's what I'm getting from it. Okay, we got a shotgun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. Yeah, I think we figured this out. Manuscript page.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Figured he's just having a really long nightmare. We'll see. It seems to be something more real and supernatural, in my opinion. Oh, am I stuck down here? The "it was all just a dream" thing would be a pretty lame cop-out, right? I hope they don't go that way, or at least that they give it more depth if they do. Love trading hits. You gotta be careful with the shotgun if you want it to be a single shot, which honestly is the best way to save ammo. His flare does so little, why would I bother using it? All that did was make them back off it. Oh wait, no. Maybe it did expose that one. All right. If I can manage to not step in a bear trap and die, that will be nice. The light thing takes too long, it does. Especially when you don't actually have, like, effective dodge mechanics. Stepped in a bear trap and died, just like I said. Really tempted just to run. See if I can get where I need to be going. Probably not. Honestly, that might have been a good use of resources.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
I didn't have to use any ammo there. So that might have been a good thing to do, and there's more flares.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
Sounds like it.
No! Danny, you're not!
The front door was locked.
What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Coffee. There we go.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Meta commentary on the nature of writing. Gotta love it. Is he gonna die now? Yeah. Should have at least given him that pillow. Oh, for the second there, I thought I actually figured something out, and the game wanted me to climb up onto the roof.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice.
It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Words are hard. Yeah, so something about the dark presence of the town does seem to want this thing to be written. This is ridiculous. There we go. They take way too long to let their guard down with the light.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Open. Nice, got a flashbang and a flare.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
And then I crashed the car and lost my gun. Exactly. You know this game too well already. I will say, capping the frame rate at 60 seems to have fixed the weirdness with the driving. It's still not great, but it's at least not, like, bugging out. What did I just hit? Seems a lot smoother than the last time for sure. Better car. Still hitting what seems like invisible obstacles, but... Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. This car is still weird. Just maybe not the most advanced driving physics ever implemented in a game. Really? Damn it.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Back here, huh?
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm.
You have died.
For a moment,
Yep.
I felt bad for doubting
I
him.
have.
After all, I made
Gotta
it
get the
this far
coffee
myself.
thermos again.
But Barry was Barry.
It's almost like they just want me to stay in the car and run everybody over first. I think I'm gonna stay with the truck. Seems to control better. Can you use the car lights on them? Yeah, that's what I mean. Stay in the car and run everybody over. I mean, it still takes a while, but it's a lot better than trying to do it myself. All right. I think that's everybody. Better be. Perfect emote. I love that. Melzy has some great emotes. You're kidding me. He just spawns there and he's immediately getting hits on me. My apologies that that segment was so loud. Why do I feel like I need to check out this farmhouse? Something is calling to me. All right. It's convenient. You get 1 kill for 1 full cylinder. Hey, Ronan, welcome in. How you doing today? Good to see you.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn. I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! allowed ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Ow! Hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Oh, damn it. Give me a second. Good lord. You can't make things this clunky to pick up and then punish me for trying to pick them up. Get it.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Hated doing this part. I wish my character would respond to the prompts that I'm
We
pressing.
have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Good lord, stop. We changed the music to something soothing. I actually love the music. Pick it up. Did you get it? Get it. Music is good, but it seems to make this segment more stressful. I honestly think it would make for an awesome set piece if it weren't so irritating to play. Plan was to make you panic? I don't know, I think it's supposed to be a cool set piece like the ashtray maze in Control. Oh, if this part weren't so frustrating to control. Pick up the lantern.
Al, we have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped!
Learn that console ports usually play a lot better with a controller.
Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue!
Almost sounds like Ozzy. It's like the Walmart Ozzy. Nah, I think there's more to it than that. They're a real band. They're apparently pretty popular in Finland. Definitely Ozzy inspired, though. But I hear more modern influences, too, like The Sword, maybe. Oh my god.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot!
I can't stress enough how terribly this part
We
controls.
have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al!
No, pick up the shotgun. The shotgun.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue!
Just picture doing this to some super relaxing music. That would be funny. Some smooth jazz or something. By the way, hello, Agrimunk. At least we got a checkpoint.
Please, please! This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll! They are going to kill us. That's the high point of the line. Really?
You're kidding me.
Oh no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Welcome in, Musashi. How you doing?
Ow, please don't let me die.
You got this? I hope so. I'm getting tired of replaying it. Go up the stairs. Up the stairs.
The game, yes!
Okay, are we good? Thank you, thank you. GG, I hope so. When the pyrotechnic stand blows up, you know you're done. I hope.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Track was finished, they couldn't keep coming, right?
This way to the farm!
Thank you, thank you.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Alright, so... I see a thing up there. Hey, Volt, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Hope you're well. You at work tonight?
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Oh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything.
Yeah, I got the dreadful work. I hope it goes by quickly for you.
All day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I think Barry needs a psychologist too.
No? Thought so.
You need to talk out some of those feelings, Barry. Should go by quick, hopefully. I'm glad.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al? They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Maybe they were actual
Must
Vikings.
have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
Hunting rifle ammo. No shotgun ammo. Curious. Oh, here's shotgun ammo. How has Barry survived all this?
Oh, Night Springs. Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Good to see you lurking around Twitch last night. Always lovely seeing you in Sav's chat. Yeah, I like to hang out with a bunch of different people here when I'm not streaming myself. It's good to see you there.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreams.
Puff Jacket must have reduced a lot of damage, yeah.
Stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh,
I love
yeah.
this.
Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls.
Sounds like it's all a dream to me. Yep.
When he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
That sounds nice. I want to be the guy who dreams everything.
Something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
These are awesome little episodes. I really like what they do with that. I had a similar thing with Control where I really felt like the environment and everything, like the little details they put in, I liked that part a lot more than the actual gameplay.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Didn't like the environments that much in Control, very samey. I liked the research documents and the TV shows, the presentations, the music video. I liked that kind of stuff in Control a lot.
Good going, Al.
Oh, that's right. Those guys only take 2 shots. I wasted the 3rd. go. Making good work of them.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
I don't like these speedy guys that just shoot all around. Got him. Alright, so it looks like maybe I have to shut the power off somewhere. Kidding me. They kill you so fast. Of course, I gotta fight this speedy little guy again. Alright, this time we're gonna be ready with a flashbang. Ah, that still didn't do it. Well, that just ate through my ammo. Now they're gonna throw a truck at me? Okay, cool. They never threw it.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
Alright, at least there's some ammo up here. Can get our shotgun reloaded.
Whoa! You okay, Al?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Used a bunch of that ammo just as soon as I got it. I was gonna say, I should have a heavy-duty lantern already.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are
taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. With concerns and ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything. Just saying we got,
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
He talks about them so rudely. Alright, bunch of ammo. Get my revolver reloaded.
You've got to be kidding me.
Howdy.
Howdy, Marshmallow. Welcome in. Someone is doing a dance pad hardcore Diablo 4 run. I'm surprised, but I'm not. Very impressive what people can do.
There are 65 billion.
Burn, please. Yeah, they love their fun facts, Marshmallow. T-Bone, thanks for lurking. I appreciate you. Get some rest. Okay, got the silo key. Now I can finally open the door for Barry. Because I gotta do everything for Barry.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Right.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
That was harsh. Well, I mean, after what they've been through. Hey, that's a pretty good special roll.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Ooh, check out this guitar, Flying V. Very nice.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
I like that they're storing their fireworks and pyrotechnics inside.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Old gods know the truth.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Kidding. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Store the flammable stuff inside. Well, these guys are real party animals.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
The moonshine is
Barry,
supposed to make you see the truth. I don't know what it makes you see, but there's been several references to that.
We don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I love this conversation.
I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
It is a very interesting conversation. Oh, the cabin on the lake is back. And I'm some sort of ghost?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Alice?
I remember being
Alice?
surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Right.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Yeah, that makes sense. Water is scary enough when it's not pitch black. Hey, Sparkle Nerd. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Jagger had Alice, and And so she had me.
Alice!
Seriously? Yeah, these are the events that played out. Water scare, yeah, me too.
Easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Go back into the cabin. Okay.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so.
All right, lady, I've had enough of your
She's
games.
dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Good evening, Borealis. Good to see you.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
So it's some sort of
She had
Lovecraftian
Alice,
entity,
and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
and it requires artists somehow to use their vision to bring things to life.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Pretty sure he just hit the J key twice in a row. I can't think of any circumstance where you would type J twice in a row.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice.
What happened to Alan? A lot of things.
Even with the cobwebs,
You know a
put in my
JJ,
head,
that's
some
true.
part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
So Thomas Zane was written into the story to help Alan.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
All right, we got the end of an episode. Here we go. This will be a nice recap for everybody who needs one. This is a great song, too.
There's an altar wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse.
Alright, this is a perfect time for me to take a super quick bathroom break. I will be back in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna run 90 seconds of ads to disable our pre-rolls for when we come back. When we come back, we'll do the recap for everybody coming in, and then we'll get back into it. How many episodes are there? I don't know. Have a good pee. Thank you, BMO. Hey, maybe you can have one too. Be right back.
When he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. Dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as high as skies. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake and vowed the
Alright, everybody, thanks for hanging out. No, Sparkle Nerd, he didn't kill his wife. The Dark Presence kidnapped his wife and is using him to write a story by convincing him that he can write his wife back to life. So he is responsible for a lot of the other stuff that's happening, supposedly, because he wrote it. Because there's like an ancient god presence that somehow uses artists to like make their visions come to reality. So it's basically holding his wife hostage so that he'll write the story that it needs to manifest and become more powerful. Thank you, Borealis. I love this soundtrack. It's a really great soundtrack, it is. The music is so good. I'm glad you guys enjoy. I feel so bad cutting it off. All right.
Previously on Alan Wake.
So here's a little recap.
Under the influence of the Dark Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Everyone watching the VOD going, but I can't hear it. I don't know if I got any muting last time. I would be surprised if the Roy Orbison was not muted. But that song that we just heard was written for the game, so I hope it's fine.
Deerfest, and I think
that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
Has this town seen daylight yet? Yes, it has.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Ow.
So it's not like a total nighttime darkness situation. It kind of goes back and forth.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
I just realized I'm pacing in the game. I'm sorry if that's driving you crazy.
We're stuck here. They're not
You haven't
gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal
If I were in a
agent.
jail cell, I'd be
No way you're
pacing
walking
too
out of
exactly.
here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well,
We're adding to the mood, exactly.
I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Much real so anxiety. Me anytime I have to call somebody on the phone. Wear a hole in my floor.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
You tell him.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Dude just got
Light.
yanked.
We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
That problem sorted itself out, yeah.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
Oh, she's even giving me
Hurt
back
in the
my
light,
shotgun.
only
Perfect.
in the light, and I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend. Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
There you go.
Here's
Appeal
a
to his
list
sense of
people and
duty.
phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay,
FBI went
let's go,
FB
Wake.
by.
Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
Manuscript page.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him, and dragged him into the night.
Another one?
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript.
What a
It was
head trip this
disjointed
is,
and
yeah.
strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Evening, Ogrels. Great to see you. Ah, who, me? Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're going across the rooftop. We are playing some more Alan Wake today. Seem to be enjoying it more. You should have seen me a little while ago. I was getting very frustrated with the way it plays. I'm really enjoying the setting and the story and the storytelling. The combat in this game is not good enough for the scenarios they put you in sometimes. So it can be a little frustrating and clunky. But all in all, I'm enjoying it, and I do think I'm going to play the sequel when it releases in October. I'm going to take it on faith that the combat in the new game will be better because it's a newer, more modern game. So I think we will play the new one. Didn't know about the sequel? Yeah, yep, sequel coming out in just a couple months. Sounds like a skill issue. Probably. Very niche skill. My Alan Wake skills are not up to par. Just Alan Wake 2, I believe it is. Sounds like how a lot of people found Mass Effect 1. Loved the character, the stories, the setting. They found the combat to be a bit dated. Yeah. Right, the soundtrack music composer is the same guy who did the soundtrack music for Control. Yeah, so Remedy Studios, yep. Okay. Cool. So here we are again. Honestly, I hope they bring back Old Gods of Asgard. Their music has been pretty cool. Not the Devil Birds again. Yeah, we got the Devil Birds again. Speaking of composers, I just saw that Akira Yamaoka, the composer for Silent Hill, is doing a new game called Stray Souls. I'm dead here. There's nothing I can do except fall to my death. Can I even do that? As if I needed to demonstrate what I was talking about with this game just not being, just being too clunky sometimes. Gonna have to Google that? Yeah. I don't know how excited I am for the game itself, but I did like his songs in Silent Hill. Definitely the game. Oh, it is Space Monkey. It is super clunky to control. Howdy, Gold. How you doing? Good to see you. Just thinking about Silent Hill and how good the sounds are. Yeah, so apparently the PC version of Silent Hill 3, which is the version that I played, has problems with the audio compression and stuff. So I think that explains some of what I experienced. I still think some of Silent Hill 3's soundtrack was a little too industrial, but the songs themselves I thought were killer.
Hey, Sheriff, your password.
Oh, you were
Springs?
talking about the
What's
movie.
that
I've
all
never
about?
seen the movie. We just recently played Silent Hill 2 and 3 on stream.
Inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though.
Movies are good? Yeah, I'm gonna need to watch them.
Hey, wait! The gate, remember? You have to open it for me!
Alright, I'm
I
just
couldn't leave
looking
without the
around.
sheriff. She was my ticket to Weaver.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
Shut up, then they have good sound. Yeah, no worries at all. Heard good things about them.
Good job, Wake. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Alright. To the chopper. Cool. At least she's moderately useful. More so than the other guy with the gun that was helping me in the beginning. Well, I say helping loosely. Vaguely taking pot shots at enemies while I ran around helpless with a flashlight.
Look out!
Alright. Yeah, this is alright because I have help here. These big guys just take way too long, though, to wear down their darkness. Alright. I'm not sure if there's something you're supposed to do when they put their arm up and block it, or if that's just the nature of it.
The chopper's in the other direction!
Okay. Game yells at you if you look around. One giant possessed deer. Yeah, the darkness just inhabits all sorts of things. What are you looking at? Ah. The diner, I remember this place. Heavy duty flashlight, give it to me. Give it to me. There we go.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Anything in the bathroom? I don't know what possesses me to ask that. There's a manuscript page here.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Get one of them 2 million candle power flashlights. Exactly. If this happened today, you just go on Wish or Amazon and just order yourself one of those crazy, like, signaling flashlights. You'd be set. Get one of those laser pointers that'll burn your skin off while you're at it. Follow. Thank you. Very helpful sign. There you go. Blast him.
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
That was an out-of-character one-liner for Mr. Wake here.
You have the right to
These guys can combo hit you. Get the feeling Mr. Wake is not a humorous individual. I think he likes a little bit of, like, edgy, sarcastic comedy. Don't know anybody who enjoys that sort of thing. What a freak.
Wake, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
It's an ambush.
We blasted him. It's nice having somebody with a shotgun on my side. Yeah. This is what we needed, a teammate all along. Proper useful one. Started blasting, exactly. Really? All the way back here, huh? Is it only me where it's a pet peeve if the game starts you where you have to hear dialogue again when they could have just as easily started you at the beginning of the fight? Do I have a flare gun?
I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
It's an ambush.
Oh, no, you don't.
I really hate how they just materialize behind you. I mean, I guess that's supposed to be the whole thing with shadows, but... I don't know why I just fired. I know his shield is still up. Come on, respond! I'm pressing the buttons. Combat in this game is just kind of painful sometimes.
Wake, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
It's an ambush.
I need my flashlight to actually do something against him, please. Please. Wait, who's hitting me now? When did the remake come out? I don't know. It's not quite a remake, it's a remaster. Not to be pedantic. But I don't know the exact year it came out. October 5th, 2021. Thank you, Borealis. Very helpful of you.
Let's go, Wake.
You'd like to be helpful? Well, it's very much appreciated.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here. But
Appreciate all of you guys.
Jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
These manuscripts are useful.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it.
Sounds good, Nando. You have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you around.
The would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer. The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
All right. Guess that one wasn't so bad because he kind of staggered coming out of the door, so I could just light him up with the flashlight. Do I want the hunting rifle? Or do I want the shotgun? Kind of feel like I want the shotgun. Nice shooting, thank you. The flashlight works okay as an aim indicator. It very much is very Resident Evil 4. Ooh, a lantern. I'll take that. Yeah, Gold, things have been going pretty alright here. How have things been for you? Thanks for asking. Flashbangs, finally. Here we go. Helicopter key.
Okay,
Shotgun
Sheriff,
might be short
I got
range,
the
but
keys.
powerful, yeah. My revolver's pretty capable at longer distances, like the kinds of distances you encounter the enemies anyway.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god! Oh god!
Barry, look out! Barry, move! Barry!
Hectic on your end, but such as preparing for college. True. Yep, I definitely remember that feeling. I wish you the best of luck with everything.
The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Barry just about got smushed, yep. The darkness, it likes to throw around these vehicles like toys.
Watch out! They're coming!
Alright. I wonder if the game was hinting to me that I should have taken the hunting rifle instead of the shotgun. Fast shooting knocked him, thank you. Knocked him
Make it through
dead.
the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. You got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
And is like Billy the Kid or something.
Come on. Let me
I
get
don't
this
know
door
about all
open.
that.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
And in the OK Corral shootout. Nothing like that.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Something happened, Borealis? Frames dropping on your end? Huh. I have no dropped frames on my end. Probably just a regional issue, I'd guess. Thank you, Space Monkey, for letting me know. Did get a momentary drop. Huh. Always so hard to know.
Look, Wake. Maybe that's him.
It says I haven't
That's the way
dropped
to
any,
the
but
chopper.
seems okay now. Okay, good to know. If you see anything that you think is wrong that might be on my end, always feel free to say something. I'll check it out.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come. Let's take a break.
Whole bunch of them. Break time. We'll get him some good rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
I love that one. The one that's concerned about heart health. What's with the random facts? Yeah, I don't know. It's unsettling for sure. Yeah, it is. It's like vaguely human, but it's absurd enough to be a little weird. You think somebody was really proud when they came up with that line about the omega-3 fatty acids? Concealed firearms prohibited. Good thing I'm carrying mine right in the open.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Ooh, here we go. Spooky, spooky crypt. So I'll go to Deerfest and fight shadow monsters possessing people with random one-liners and zero lights anywhere. How many sheriffs are there? They're all wearing hats that say sheriff.
Did you call 911?
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Oh, but the living people have one-liners too.
A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
I mean, honestly, the Christmas lights are not the worst idea.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Night Springs.
Yeah, hold that thought. I see some stuff in the back of this van. Very definitely not an ambush. What can I say? You get a sense for danger when you do this long enough.
Right there.
Oh. You always assume everything is out to get you in games. That's a good way to be. Any free item, you just want to gear up for a fight.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
It's a Coast Guard helicopter. It doesn't belong to the town.
You will never get her back.
We're not ready to take off yet.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
I hate these big fight segments. Your character just does not control well for them.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
You see what I mean?
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
The dodging system makes you look away from your enemies, which is the exact opposite of how the flashlight mechanic works. Let's get some lights on in here. Ooh, a flare gun. Okay, that would have helped a lot.
Try to stay alive, Wade. I'm skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
Shotgun helps. Where did you just hit me from?
We're almost ready to take off.
Okay, so flare guns and flares are two different types of ammo, which I guess I should have expected. Alright, to the helicopter. There we go, to the chopper. Sorry it's very loud. It's that way for me too.
Get me to leave her, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
Huh. Maybe they're just telling you what they think you want to hear.
Over there, and that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
See how it went in slow-mo and the light burned the birds? Yep, the birds are back.
We're gonna have to shake these things. We'll meet up at the plants.
Let me guess, did I lose all my stuff again? Of course I did. This game can't go 20 minutes without taking away all of your items. I hope they learn to rely a lot less on that in the sequel. At least there's a revolver here. I know how to use the revolver pretty well. Did you crash your car again? No, well, sort of. We fell out of the helicopter.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
And it also took away my nice flashlight that made these enemies tolerable. The damn combos. This game is mean to the player. It is, and I don't know why. It's not fun. It's not a fun part of the challenge. It just feels like you're constantly being set back.
I had to do something about the chain.
Oh, so I guess they don't spawn until I shoot the chain. All right. don't understand. Why take everything away just to immediately give it back? I mean, it's better than the alternative of not having it, but it's just a strange choice to me.
And here's a new song from a band that
Ian, thank you for the hydrate.
Local rock legends. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just one of those things. Anyway.
Oh, cool. Please burn. Please burn, yes.
This is good work.
Shadow Guy Sucker Punch, they always do. They take way too long to drop their guard for the amount of moving room that they give you.
This is good work.
I mean, look at this. What's the alternative? I don't have flashbangs. They took those. Borealis, you're gonna head to bed early, totally wiped and mentally trained. Sounds good. Get some rest. Relax. Just rest up and take care of yourself, and we'll see you again. Of course, I get the combo hit. How many of these guys are there? Lugilia, welcome in. How you doing, friend? Good to see you. And I dropped it. Didn't mean to do that. It's rough. Yeah, the combat is just not great. Looks a bit janky. It is. It doesn't control well. It doesn't respond well. And it's way too big a part of the game for it not to be responsive. And just makes sense. Was this made by the same people who made Control? Yes. A few tweaks could make it a lot better. I agree. As it is now, combat is a chore, and I kind of don't like that considering how much of the game is combat. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm an overly negative person about games, but I feel like we keep running into games that other people love that I keep finding issues with that are irritating to me. I was going to say it plays similar. Yeah. It's okay to not love the same thing as others, though. I know, when I get multiple games in a row where I'm like, this fundamental part of the game doesn't feel good to me, I start to wonder if there's something wrong with me.